So the question is, should you write your music or should you punch in? That's the great debate, and we're going to talk about it right now.
Bitch, I'm getting paid. Bitch, I'm getting paid. Fresh off the plane and the nigga got laid. Act up.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Ron P. Appreciate y'all tuning back into the channel. So the most controversial topic is, should you write your music down or should you just punch in? Don't write nothing. Now, a lot of this started when Jay-Z came out and said,
I wrote the second verse of Can I Live in Reasonable Doubt. That's the last verse I remember writing.
and everybody was like, oh my God, he could just listen to a song and then just go in there and make a whole song. No, what Jay do is simple punch-ins. What do that mean? That means that he'll listen to the song and he'll come up a couple bars at a time and he'll punch in so he don't actually write. Now, there's different kinds of punch-ins, all right? It just depends on what kind of song you're going for. You know, if you want a song where you're jumping in and just every other word just sounds like you're jumping in, like you're playing double dutch, then okay. But what Jay do, he likes to punch in but make you think that it was just all written and it's all one take, and it sounds that way. So there's different kinds of punch-ins. But here's my opinion on writing. When you're writing a song, word for word, you got to be careful because even though the lyrics may be good, you don't want to sound like you're reading. Okay, you're supposed to be singing or rapping, and it's supposed to sound natural. It's supposed to flow fluently and just sounds organic, right? But sometimes what happens, a lot of people go to the studio and they're trying to perform what they're reading, and it still sounds choppy because you're reading. So a lot of people feel like reading and performing don't go together. It don't sound good, but you have to practice it. It's almost like writing out a script, you know, to a movie. You're going to write out the script, but you have to learn it and deliver it naturally. So if you're going to write, you just have to really learn those lyrics so you can perform them naturally and they sound good. Same thing with doing punch-ins. You can't just punch in every other word, because then it's going to sound funny. So the way that you punch in is you listen to your last take that you did, and your next take have to be that same energy, that same tone, that same delivery. Otherwise, it's not going to sound like you did it all in one take. All right. So I'm going to show y'all real quick. I do punch-ins a lot, but when you hear it, it kind of flows. You can't tell where I punched in. So let's look at this real quick. This is a song that I'm dropping soon called Step. And as you can see, these are all different takes right here. Different take, different take, different take. All these different little lines, but I wanted it to flow naturally. Okay, so I'm going to play it and you're going to hear it sound kind of natural. It don't sound like I punched in.
Bitch, I'm getting paid. Fresh off the plane and the nigga got laid. Act tough, get sprayed. Cockroach, get raised. Pull up with a 6 like I'm in the first grade. Flow so sick, they gon' need first aid. Running for the money, I'ma get first play.
And if you listen to it, my tone, my delivery, my cadence, everything it sounds the same as the previous take. Otherwise, it would just sound different. And you wouldn't believe if I told you I did a lot of these different days. Well, I'm not going to say different days, but like in a couple days span, I did this song. It wasn't the same day. And that's what I'm saying about punching in. So when you punching in, you got to make sure that you're doing it to where it blends. Okay. So long story short, should you write or do punch-ins? Do whatever works for you and do whatever works for the sound you're going for. But also just know that the rules are, if you write, you have to perform and not read. And if you punch in, you have to stay consistent with the tone that you previously did, the take you previously did. The only time I actually write music down is if I'm not able to record it at that moment and I got an idea in my head. But I just found doing punch-ins, it's almost a lot freer. You feel a little more freer. You got room to create. You're looking at this paper and this pen and you're writing these words down and you're trying to get words to fit. And I kind of feel like you kind of get in your head about trying to write the right thing and get it to fit, opposed to just almost freestyling and just creating on the spot and coming up with ideas. I feel like you almost your creative ability is limitless when you do punch-ins. I don't know. So to answer the question, there's no right or wrong way to do it, as long as you make some fire music. All right. That was my video today. Make sure you guys jump in the description, hit the link. I got vocal presets and I'm making some brand new ones. The ones that I got are old, yes, but they still work. Go get you a vocal preset. Subscribe to the channel. I got new music videos that's going to be dropping soon on this channel. So make sure you guys follow what I'm doing. And we out until next time. Peace.
To bed, no pad, no pencil, but I still give them lead. Tell her open up, closed mouths don't get fed. Speaking of feds, I don't want them on my radar. Got that white girl, Georgiana, on the radar.